Striker Scorpion 82 is now sponsored by Warhammer Combat Cards, a card battle game featuring your favourite Citadel miniatures from the 40k universe. Free to download and play, link is in the video description below or on the channel homepage, and by using the unique link it helps support the channel. Thanks and enjoy the game. Right, welcome to the showcase video for the Imperial Fists, as I'm collecting a 2000 points pure Primaris Space Marines Imperial Fist list. So this entire army has been painted on commission by Siege Studios. 500 points has previously been completed, and now Siege Studios have sent me the next batch through, pushing this total amount here to close to 1000 points. So a big thank you to Siege Studios for the work that they've done. They have followed very closely the way I've been painting my firstborn Imperial Fist army. I wanted them to match up quite nicely. But the aim is to go for pure Primaris Imperial Fists, and so roughly at the halfway stage now. So exciting stuff. In this video here, it's going to be a showcase video, so a chance to zoom in and take a look at the new models that have arrived. It's a good opportunity to do it now. Because Siege Studios sent me through the models painted, but I asked them to leave the transfers and the basing for myself to do. You can do that, you can sort of work with them. They can do part of the painting and the modelling, and then you can do some of it yourself, so they're quite flexible that way. But I just wanted to get the basing done myself to match in with the style that I have, and so that's what they've done. Basing's now finished, transfers are done, and so it's a chance to see the models completely finished. So for the Primaris Fists, the plan is obviously to push on to 2000 points. We have filmed some 1000 point games now that everything's ready. So one game should already be live on YouTube channel membership. That's against the Secret Army, so you can check that out. And then we're planning to do a 1000 point game as well with the Imperial Fists that you see here as well, just to see them in action and just to keep things moving. The next target will be 1500 points, which is a really nice size as army, and hope to feature that in some games as well. But I'd love to get the fists up and running at 2000 points. There's a lot of Xenos stuff on the channel, there's Chaos as well, and so like a pure die-hard Imperial army I think will fit in just nicely. You can imagine these guys against a whole variety of armies, up against any of the Chaos forces, fighting against Tyrians, against the Necrons. There'll be some great matchups, all being well. So excited about the progress. We'll take a look at the models just here. If you want to see the final list, there is a list that's been proposed, very, very strongly themed for Imperial Fists. Again, that's on YouTube channel membership. It is the army development video. With that series, you can see the list long before it's seen on YouTube, and you can leave your own comments and feedback, and you can help actually shape the list before it reaches the tabletop. So you can check that out. It's YouTube channel membership, a link for that in the video description below. So this is the 500 points previously done, 2 captains, so we've got 2 options to use in the final list. Heavy intercessors, which are quite rarely seen, fantastic models though, massive fan of those, and I think they look fantastic for Imperial Fists, and then a full squad of 10 Primaris intercessors. Now with this Fist army, I want to try and use Primaris units that are not so commonly seen, and to go for very sort of strong themes. So when you see this army in action, you're getting something completely different to what's usually seen with Primaris Space Marines. But the next chunk here, this sort of 500 point block, is sort of my Outrider kind of detachment, which goes out on missions, moves quickly around the flanks or breaks through a gap in the lines, and these sort of 3 units work together in combination. So these units are perhaps one of my favourite Primaris models at the moment. It is the Primaris Chaplain on bike, epic model. We'll zoom in just a moment so you can take a look. It's the ATV next, which is quite rarely seen, but again, fantastic model. And then here, a squad of 3 Outriders as well for the Primaris Fists. Again, fantastic models. Quite restrictive. You can only take 3 of them in a unit, but I still rate them, and model-wise, they're fantastic. So we'll take a look at the ATV first of all. A lot of people ask what level this is with Siege Studios. This would be bronze, so sort of their standard kind of level. And as you can see, I mean, all their levels are really good. They don't really offer a substandard level with them. You're going to get something really good whatever level you choose. But the rule that I've gone for is bronze level for your standard sort of vehicles and troops, and then for something a little bit extra, I just go silver level on the characters, which you'll see in just a moment with the Primaris Chaplain. But there's the ATV. Fantastic model. Now, with the yellow here for the fist, it is a bit more of a gaunt, washed out kind of yellow. That goes back a good number of years to a painter that featured his Imperial Fist models on YouTube, and it was more of a washed out kind of yellow to it, and to combine that with the black trim for the 5th Company, it just looked absolutely fantastic. So I've kind of moved away a little bit from the orangey kind of yellow that's quite standard for the Imperial Fist and gone for more of a washed out campaign kind of look. So still yellow, but that's sort of more of a washed out look. Just found more appealing. I think it goes better with the black trim of the 5th Company for the fists. That's the transfers that I've been putting on, so I put one on each side there, and then the fast attack symbol there just on the shoulder pads of both of the crew. But that's the work that they've done with that. Brilliant job. And then we'll take a look at we'll go with the Chaplain. We'll zoom in, take a look at him. So there he is. Just the pose on this model is fantastic. So this would be silver level from Seed Studios. So picking out details at all the trim and highlighting even on the bronze effect here on the exhaust. Details on the purity seals, all the writing. I just added one transfer to this one just here. And then all the glint on the metallic work. Like so. Look at the book strapped to the top of the chains. Just fantastic features, and just the whole and with the characters which Games Workshop are doing a lot is they're giving you some sculpting work on the base, so you can see this sort of rock that he's parked on top of here. That's all sculpting work that comes with the model. Same with the expend ammunition cartridges there, that's all part of that. And then I've just used my sand and basing technique just to blend the whole thing in with my basing style just there. So Siege are very flexible. They pay particular attention to detail. So you get a spec sheet with them, and you tell them exactly what you want done. They can get a hold of the models for you. They can build the models for you if you wish, which they've done for me in this case. Other times I've built the models and then post them to them, so you can work either way, and then you just give clear instructions as to what you want done. So I've said, Imperial Fists, 5th Company. Use the tutorial that's on YouTube, so the painters have actually followed that tutorial, matched it up nicely, so they are excellent in regards to following your instructions. So top marks from them. So just rotating him around so you can see. Picked out the red there on the bolters. Nice touch. We'll bring in the Outriders, which I think for the Imperial Fists look just fantastic. Look at them. Size of these bikes as well, they're just huge. So the larger Imperial Fist symbol just fitting just nicely on there. And on the other side, Imperial Fist symbol on the shoulder pad, and then the fast attack symbol there. This is from the Forge World transfer sheet that I've used for all the transfer work. And the basing there with the tufts and the static grass just on that sort of desert style. Nicely. So there they are big models. That's the first one. Second one, nicely posed with the chainsaw swinging out to the side. They look like they mean business, that's for sure. Ready to cleanse the channel of all the heretics and Xenos filth. Just as loyal as the Ultramarines, so it'd be good to see the Sons of Dawn on the channel. But as I said, a strongly themed list is the idea with these. That's the sergeant there, or squad leader. Nice work. So, very happy with the results with these. So that's it for the Imperial Fist. We're at that stage of roughly 1,000 points here. So Outrider unit being added. Chaplain, I'll upgrade him to Master of Sanctity. This is about 150 points. And the Armoured ATV, or the ATV, I've gone for the multi-melter option with that one. You've got some bolter shots coming out the front. I think it's Assault 6 shots with that. But they'll sort of form together as an Outrider kind of detachment in the game, and they'll work together to sort of break through the enemy lines and scout around the edges and so on, is the idea with them. There's plenty of other units planned and on the way. Final list in the army development video. Keep a lookout for battle reports on YouTube channel membership and then here on YouTube as well. And do check out Siege Studios for your own painting commission work. As I said, the vast majority of these are done at bronze. As characters have been done at silver level, but you can go for, I believe, there's gold level and there's sort of platinum level at the top as well available from them. And they're very flexible. You can build and post your own units to them if you wish, or they can source the miniatures, build them for you. It's all available. So plenty of options available with Siege Studios. But link for them in the video description below. So that's the showcase video for the Imperial Fists. Again, big thanks to Siege Studios for the work that they've done. As you can see, they've kept this collection nice and even here. It's all matched up quite nicely, even though it's been done at different stages. And very much excited about the next batch to come from them. But that's the showcase video. Keep a look out for more showcase videos on the channel. Thanks for watching and tune in next time.